Now it's time to assemble the carport solar panels. What we have is we have the two rigid solar panels like this, and on the back of them they have 6 screws. What we'll do is we'll remove these screws for the time being. Don't lose them. Then we have a set of wires here with little looped ends on them. Take the wires out of the tie wrap. Put 2 of them aside because we really don't need all 4, we just need 2 of them. Now with the 2 short leads with the eyelets on them, put one of the leads in the negative terminal. Take one of the round nuts, screw it down. That's on the minus. Go over to the next panel, go to the plus, screw it down. Take the other wire, go to the minus again, screw it down, move it over to the plus, screw it down, and there we have it. So we have the end plus and the end minus empty, and we go plus to minus with one wire and minus to plus with the other wire. Then repeat the same procedure with the other panel. Now that we have our panels wired up in series, plus to minus, and so forth, locate the rigid solar panel cables, and what we're going to do after we take them out of the bag is we're going to attach one end to each of the solar panels, kind of unwind the cables to about 2 inches or so, and we're going to put the black wire and just kind of crimp it a little bit here. We're going to put the black wire on the minus and screw it down. And we'll take the white wire, bend it a little bit, like so, put it on the plus, and screw it down as well. Now do the same for the other panel. The next thing we want to do is take our tape, this is a typical strip of tape, and slice the tape in about 1/4 inch sections, and then take the small little sections and make them into little squares like this, about a 1/4 inch square, and put them on each side of the solar panels here so that they'll stick to the solar panels. Now that we have our tape on the solar panels, we remove the backing of the tape. What we want to do is take a look at our roof panels. These are our carport roof panels, and notice that we have a hole here and a hole here. This is kind of important when we align our panels. So we're going to take the first solar panel, take the wire, push it through this hole, and then take the solar panel, flip it over, and carefully mount it so that it's square on the roof panel like this. And now we'll do the same for the other one, but the hole again is facing the other way, so we will take our wire this time, push it through the hole, Square the panel up. And press it down. And now we're ready for the next step. So take the wires that we have coming out of both solar panels and just carefully twist them together so that they're really kind of like one cable. Do that for the entire length of the wire. So take the wires from the carport solar panels, the ones you twisted together. This next step is a little bit complicated, so please watch. We're going to insert the wires through the hole in the right top of the right wall, and then we'll bring the carport solar panels up and insert them into the right side of the house, and at the same time we'll pull the wires through. So now we have the wires through the hole in the right side and the panels kind of securely fastened now to the carport arch and to the right wall. So the next thing is locate the plastic bag, and it has 4 of these little tabs in there. There's 2 tabs that we're going to use and 2 tabs for spares if you just happen to lose it. We're going to take a tab and put it through the slot in the carport roof like so. Put one in there. Put the other in there. What this does is it keeps carport roof securely fastened to the right wall. So we want to take our wires, the ones we twisted, and we want to locate the hole in the base right here next to the angle bracket and feed these wires through this hole and underneath the base and then up through the slot. Pull it up through the slot, and we notice we have a lot of extra wire here, and depending on your model you may have some extra wire, or you may have wire that's just long enough to fit into these terminals. In this case we have the extra wire, so what we're going to do is take our cutters and we're going to leave a little bit of a service loop here, as they call it, and we're going to cut the wires like that so that they're short. Then we'll spread the wires apart and kind of be careful about this. Don't cut the wires all the way through, just take them off. Notice that we just took off the insulation of the white wire. We'll take off the insulation of the black wire. Okay, that completes one cable. And it doesn't matter which wire goes to which solar panel because we're going to tie them together anyway. Okay, taking the white insulation off here, taking the black insulation off here. Alright. Now let's take the 2 blacks and the 2 whites and put them together. So we will twist the 2 white wires together like so. Take the 2 black wires, the ends of them, and twist them like so. And remember, we've stripped about 3/4 of an inch off of this. It's not critical. For convenience, get our Phillips head screwdriver, and we're going to insert these wires into power terminal number 4, and these will be for the roof solar panels. So we notice that the terminals has a gray side and a black side. Put the black wire in the black hole, push down on the spring terminal with your screwdriver, release it, and notice, kind of tug up on it, and you'll notice that it's going to be pretty securely bound in there. Take the white wire, put it in the gray side, and push down on the spring-loaded terminal here, release it again, and now the white side is in there. So now we have our solar panels pretty well securely mounted in our Power 4 number terminal.